What's up everyone, TerraQuake here, and welcome on back to the Pokemon Silver walkthrough. In the last episode, we had a crazy gym battle against Whitney, the third gym leader, here in Goldenrod City, but Bayleaf was able to clutch up and get the victory, so we have 3 badges in our pocket, and now what you can do after getting the badge is head north through this gate to Route 35. Now, before you leave the city, be sure to pick up the squirt bottle by the flower shop next to the gym, as I did in the end of the last part, because you will need that very soon in the game. Now, before you actually get into the route, be sure to talk to this guy right here, and he's gonna ask if we can do him a favor. Apparently, he has mail for a friend, so what he's gonna do is give you a Spearow that has mail attached to it. And the friend is back on Route 31, so we won't be doing that in this video, but in the next episode, we will be going back to Route 31, and I know that seems like a long way back, but there's actually a nice little shortcut back to Violet City very soon in the game. Anyways, we are now on Route 35, so there are some more trainers to battle, like just about any other route in Pokemon. Speaking of Pokemon, the new ones you can find on this route are Nidoran female, Nidoran male, Ditto, and Yanma. Actually, I take that back. Ditto is not a new mon. I think you could get that on the route before Goldenrod, but Yanma is a pretty cool bug flying type. Remember, it is Gen 2, so it won't evolve into Yanmega just yet. And also, it is a 1% encounter rate. So, yeah, just know that you might be here for a while. Now, I will say there is something you can do on this route that will have a chance of making Yanma appear a bit more frequently, but I will get to that in a second. Also, you can take a look at the Spearow right here. It is nicknamed Kenya for some reason, and it's level 10, and you can actually just take the mail off of it and keep the Spearow. I believe once you deliver the mail, the Spearow will automatically go away. So if you want to keep the Spearow, then you can just take the mail off, and yeah, you'll still have the Spearow when you deliver the letter. So there's a nice little life hack, I guess you could call it. But yeah, anyways, we have takedown here on Piney. I'm gonna see how much it does to the Sandshrew. I know this thing's kind of defensive, but okay, not too bad. I just wish, Piney, I just wish you got better moves, but unfortunately, you don't. But that's okay. We're gonna get through it, I suppose. And yeah, there you go. You took down Sandshrew. Takedown's kind of getting us by as of now. And here's a Marill, kind of a cool water-type mon, I guess. And it's gonna go for Water Gun. That's probably gonna knock us down to yellow health. Okay, come on, Piney. Oh, Piney. Come on, now you let it get the defense buff, so now this battle is gonna take longer than it needs to be. Oh, we got a crit though, okay. Hey, that makes up for it, Piney. Just don't die here. Okay, good, it went for Tail Whip. Another thing is, the plan in this video is to get through this route and the National Park. Even though that is an optional area that you can skip out on, I'll go ahead and do it as I typically do in these walkthroughs. You know, I like to check out the optional areas. It just has some new Pokemon to catch and some more trainers to fight, so hey, you might as well. There's also a very nice TM coming up on this route, which is Rollout, and we can see that it's nice because of what happened in the gym battle in the last episode with that stupid Miltank. So yeah, if you want Rollout for yourself, be on the lookout in this route because you will be able to get it pretty soon. And great, you're raising your evasiveness. Oh boy. Alright, we just need to hit it one more time, Piney. Don't miss, please. Do not miss. Tackle was like 95% accuracy, so of course not. Man, why, dude? Like, I know it went for double team, but what? Does that make Tackle like 90%, 85%? I mean, it can't be that big of a difference. Anyways, you're level 17 though. Pineco is finally able to start taking some things down by himself, which is very good to see. And he's pretty close to catching up with the team, so we'll continue to keep him up front. Anyways, moving on along, it's kind of hard to get lost on this route. It's like a straight path. However, you can veer off into some grass pretty soon. Anyways, this guy has a Diglett. All right, you know what? We can just hit these things with Tackle, and we resist their magnitudes. Pathetic. Pathetic. But, yeah, if you missed it in the last episode, I said that we are getting our 4th team member very soon. So that is pretty exciting. And I'll go ahead and say it now. It's going to be in the next video. So start making your predictions in the comments if you want. And, yeah, just be pumped. And I'm really hoping that Pineco gets caught up with the rest of the team by the time we reach the next Pokemon for our team, because I don't want to have to be switch training 2 Pokemon at once. But at this rate, look at him go, dodging some Supersonics, getting crits with Tackle. He's gonna get there in no time. Don't worry, Piney. Last up, this dude just has another Diglett, Camper Ivan. You are pretty bad, if I'm gonna be honest. Oh, you got a Magnitude 10, though. Okay, that's not gonna do much still. I mean, I knew we resisted, but man, Magnitude 10 is, like, more powerful than an Earthquake, I think. So, Pineco is just kind of a beast, at least on the defensive side. Another thing I wanted to mention, though, is that from now on, I think instead of actually registering people in my Pokegear, because, let's be honest, I don't think I'm gonna, you know, go back before I take on the Elite Four and, like, rematch a bunch of trainers. I just don't think I'm even gonna remember all the trainers to rematch. So, there's really no point in me giving out my phone number, but what I will do is just kind of mention which trainers will give you their phone number, and as I've said previously, some of the trainers will give you items or do some other things for you other than a rematch, so it's not a bad idea to give your phone number to some people, but most people, they just, you know, won't really matter. They'll just be calling you about random junk all the freaking time. Also, here's a Fire Breather who has a Magmar. Kind of cool to see one of these. I think it's the first time we're seeing one. I think the last Fire Breather we saw just had, like, coughing, because, you know, that made so much sense. A Fire Breather has a poison type. But here's Scout, who I kind of feel bad for. Scout just didn't really get much action in the last episode. I mean, he got into the gym battle for, like, a couple of seconds and then immediately died. So, I'm sorry for it. I'm sorry. Anyways, he has a second Magmar, and these things give out some pretty good EXP. And now Piney is basically caught up with the team, so that is pretty exciting. We're still going to switch train him to level 19, though, I guess. Then again, I haven't really been switch training him much on this route because he's been doing the dirty work himself. I mean, what can I say? Just don't burn me here, and we should be fine with... Dude, are you kidding? I mean, burn is like, what, a 10% chance to happen? And of course, when I say, oh, don't burn me, he freaking burns me. Are you kidding, man? That just sums up the luck I have with Pokemon. But Furret is, you know, too awesome to even be affected by that burn. It was still a 2-hit KO, and we defeated Fire Breather Walt. Alright, in between those cuts, I went ahead and healed up at the Pokemon Center and took on this Juggler because he just had 4 Voltorbs that are all at, like, a really low level. But I will say that he is one of the 2 people on this route that you can give your phone number to, and he will rematch you later on in the game. Right there's another cop, as we saw back on Route 34. Again, they only battle you at nighttime, though. And we have a wild battle. I should spray some repels now that I'm thinking about it. But, yeah, here is where you can find the new Pokemon that I mentioned earlier. And Piney got some good experience from that last battle, though, except he is very slow. Okay, thank you. If we got put to sleep there, that would have sucked. I do still have repels, right? Yeah, I remember stocking up on some. So, there we go. We can move on and fight this bug catcher, who is just going to have, I think, like a Venonat and something else. But the more important thing about this guy is that if you give your phone number to him after the fight, he will not only rematch you later in the game, but he will call you at certain points to tell you that there are Yanma swarms happening on this route. So similar to Fisherman Ralph back near Violet City with the Quillfish, this guy will call you and tell you that, hey, Yanmas are appearing a lot more. So when a swarm is going on, you can actually find Yanmas 30% of the time as opposed to 1%. So yeah, that might be the easier route to take if you do want to get yourself a Yanma, but just know it'll take some time. Anyways, Piney's at level 19, so there we go. And I guess he only had one Mon, so not too shabby there. We'll go ahead and stick Scout up front. And right here's a tree that you can cut down. That will actually skip out on the National Park and lead you straight to Route 36. But I'm not going to do that. For now, we're going to wind our way around these trees and pick up TM04, which, as I said before, is Rollout. Now, I'm curious to see who can learn this right now. Maybe if Furret can learn it, then I'll give it to him, because that defense curl and rollout strategy could be sick. And oh, you know what? No, we got to give it to Piney. Piney is in desperate need of better moves, so I think we got to give it to the boy Piney. We'll go ahead and get rid of Tackle. And finally, we have a decent move. I know it's still not Stab, but at least it's a decent move that doesn't do recoil, so that's nice. Also, no hidden item up there. I was just checking. But yeah, I saw that Furret could learn Rollout as well, and it wouldn't have been a bad idea with Defense Curl and stuff, but it's fine. We'll go ahead and take on this Bird Keeper for now. Bird Keeper Brian just had a Pidgey and Pidgeotto. I guess he's like a Faulkner wannabe or something. But yeah, that'll do it for Route 35. Oh, and look how perfect that is. Our Repel wore out on the last step. So yeah, we can head through this gate right here and take on the National Park. So, new Pokemon you can get in this area. I believe there's not many. It's just, yeah, Sunkern is the only one. So, not the best grass type. I'm sure we all know that Sunkern has like some of the weakest base stats, but hey, if you want one, go ahead and take it. First things first though, come over to this lady who's sitting next to a Persian. I know it's kind of hard to tell with the overworld sprites, but she will give you a Quick Claw, a very nice held item that will allow your Pokemon to move first 10% of the time. So if you have a slow Pokemon, then that might be the thing to give it to. Anyways, up here's the grass where, as I said, you can just get like Sunkern and some bug types. Basically the same bug types that you could get back on like Route 30 and stuff, so nothing too crazy. For now, we're just going to spray a Repel and fight the few amount of trainers that are here in the grass. I believe 2 of these people will give you their phone number, starting with Pokefan Beverly right here, who has a Snubbull. For some reason, Pokefans like to specialize in Snubballs. I don't know what it is about them. I guess they think they're cute, even though Snubballs are like, you know, kind of ferocious, if I'm gonna be honest. Like, they don't like to be snuggled with, especially if you've seen that one episode of the Johto Journeys with like the rich lady and her Snubbull. That's kind of a classic, I think, at least for me. Anyways, for leveled up, so that'll give us a chance to test out Piney's new rollout. And I think we're kind of just going to work our way clockwise here. I don't think you battle us, do you? Nah, you don't. You're just, okay, I don't care about your whatever you printed out from your Pokédex. I was hitting A too fast. Also, for some reason, the grass changes up here. I think it's because these this whole grassy area with the fountain is trying to represent a Pokeball. Like, if you viewed the place from the top, then it looks like a Pokeball, which is sort of cool, I suppose. But yeah, there's no, you know, different Pokemon that you can get in the grass compared to the grass down below. And you just have an Oddish. Who is this? Last Crease? Or Chrissy? I think it's got to be Chrissy, right? I don't know. K-R-I-S-E. If it is Chrissy, that's like a weird name to, or a weird way to spell it. Also, why did I just go for Rollout? Ah, man, I'm an idiot. Alright, Piney managed to hang on after my dumb decision and still take down the Cubone, which is pretty cool. We'll go ahead and use a Super Potion, though. And another thing I should mention about this place is that this is where the bug catching contest happens. So the bug catching contest happens, what is it, every Sunday, Tuesday, and Thursday, I believe. And what it will be is, you can come in here and face off against like random NPCs, and your goal is to catch the best bug type Pokemon. So there will be some more bug types here like Spinarak's, Ladybuzz, Scythers, Pincers, Heracrosses. Actually, I take that back. Heracross might not be an option. I can't remember, but I know like Scyther and Pinsir are here, and they're some of the best bug types you can get for the contest. And basically, if you get first place, you can get a pretty cool prize. I know one of them is like a Sunstone, which this is one of the only areas where you can get one. So if you do end up getting a Sunkern or something that evolves with a Sunstone, then you're probably going to need to do the contest. But yeah, even if you don't place first place, you'll still get some like pretty generic items. Anyways, also that dude had a level 14 Raichu, kind of weird. But the last trainer lies right over here, and here's the second guy that will give you his phone number after you defeat him, if you want to. But yeah, this will be the last trainer of the video. However, there are a couple more items that we can pick up, so we will do that after we beat up this dude's Oddish. So let's just go for Takedown, I guess. Piney's almost level 20, and we're gonna miss. Yeah, I'm pretty sure Takedown's only like 80 accuracy. So it's a 20% chance to miss, which kind of sucks. I mean, 1 in 5, you know, that's not the greatest, but hey, he leveled up, so we're not gonna judge him. He got the job done. And yeah, last up is a Voltorb, so we will put Scout up front once again. Give this thing a solid headbutt, and that should just about do it. Oh, you can also get stuff like Venonat, Beedrill, and Butterfree, and Paris through the bug catching contest. So yeah, it basically just brings in a lot more bug types that you usually can't find here in the national park. But yeah, we defeated Schoolboy Jack, and as I said, there's a few more items. Youngster Joey, I don't care about your Rattata. I know it's really energetic, but whatever. See you later. Okay, bye. Alright, let's get back to the items. Yeah, you can come through the little hole in the fence right here. And first, by heading right, I believe this leads to a Paralyze Heal, if I'm not mistaken. I would recommend at least getting one of the items in here because it is a very good TM, and that TM is Dig. Now, unfortunately, it's not as powerful as it was in Generation 1, but it's still a very good ground type move, so, you know, if you have yourself a ground type, might as well give it. And it could come in handy in the next gym, and I believe it sits down here all the way at the bottom. Yeah, I don't know why this little corridor is so freaking long. But there we go, we got Dig, and I'm hoping Furret can learn this. Let's find out. Let me see. Furret only has normal type moves right now, so we kind of need some more typings on him, and he can! Okay, cool. Let's go. So, yeah, we will probably get rid of... We don't need Quick Attack, nah. I was thinking about getting rid of Swift, but Swift is pretty nice because it can't miss. Anyways, the last thing you can get is a full heal, and it's somewhere down here. I know it's a hidden item. I don't think it's all the way at the end, though. It looks like it would be. Let me see if I'm right about that. Is it all the way down here? Oh, it is. Okay, cool. I guess I was right about that. All right. So, other than that, that is all there is to do in the national park. So in the next video, we will be... I'm not even going to walk all the way back to the gate. That's so far away. I'm too lazy. But yeah, as I said, in the next video, we will be continuing on to Route 36 and going from there. But for now, have a great rest of your day, and until next time, deuces!